took a test. I just took a person.
I didn't get drunk at Okie. Yeah. But I put in for bowl. I only put in for bowl. We have the best units. So you getting drunk.
We basically gotta do federal government for an hour and 27 minutes. That's crazy.
I win. Rifle? Yeah, I already know we get on.
Nah, bro, Cooper. Imagine doing federal government for an hour and 27 minutes.
27 minutes?
Look at that.
Oh, you're.
The after 27 minutes right now. That'd be wild. I know. It's wild.
I don't have to go to school after tomorrow? I don't have 7 hours. What about 6 then?
So we've been talking about
That's the second period.
politics before we left.
Tomorrow. I don't really gotta go to
Politics.
I can only say 1 hour. Not even an hour. You mean late? You mean like 40 minutes? Late every day, bro. I still can't sleep.
Politics. Oh my goodness. Politics.
I just really don't know. I can speak it. That's all that matters.
Cooper, you wanna know one of the most amazing things we're gonna do tomorrow?
What?
We get to have gym for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we do. That's gonna be awesome.
Or 3, I'm not sure. 2 hours.
What is the purpose of politics?
To make money.
To make bills.
I mean, that's what they screwed into, that's not really the purpose. Why do we have political parties?
Because they're different ways of
That could be Roman.
like 2 people that like different things.
This tardy thing is not gonna do anything. They say they're gonna do stuff.
The sole purpose of a political party is to elect people in power. That's all they care about.
You know, Coach John invited me to go watch his granddaughter's ball. Did he know? I'd been like, yeah, Coach. Yeah.
You get these.
I know you guys hate me.
Barely. Dude, you're gonna have a
Yeah, very good. 8, 6, 7, 5.
Coach Goodman was like, yeah, she's only 15. And you and I looked at each other, we were like, really?
Looks like he's a senior.
Are you sure?
Yeah, like back in
Campaigning.
back in sophomore year.
Back in sophomore year, bro. Shit. I was like, damn. You sure?
Sure, Coach, still back.
Are you really sure? Nah, it's
About late.
Why does he have one black glove? Daniel, he has one like black mitten.
Is he actually?
Yes.
Nah.
He always says dumb stuff.
Dude, I hate Daniel so much.
We have to do this for an hour and 27 minutes. Is that wild?
I'm so glad we won Clippers.
Federal government for an hour
I'm
and
so
27
glad,
minutes.
bro.
He's not playing.
He won't.
Only an hour and 20 minutes.
You know.
We gotta deal with this dude right over here.
This is terrible.
We're gonna be good for like 3 people in our lineup.
Our outfielders lost so many games, bro.
I don't even think. I don't know.
You, Luke,
Our pitching
me,
is what's gonna be good. That's it.
if Vinny can get his together.
No, he's lazy. He doesn't go to school.
We don't go for
You're
anything
gonna
in
wait
this
your sick
period.
for like 3 weeks. What day is it?
What?
You don't date us?
The 15th.
So history of voting rights. Some of you in here are eligible to vote, have already.
Roman.
So if I don't have a 7th period.
Roman, are you voting? Roman, did you register?
It's technically like. Oh.
Oh wait, also yes, I have a question about
I
that.
don't know, I should.
So, like for 5th period, I don't have a first hour, so for like first hour tomorrow, do I come at 8 or do I come when I just regularly come?
Or you
No,
have
let's
that way.
come. Do you have 5th hour?
Yeah,
Then you come to your 5th hour.
What if
but it's at 8 in the morning.
Hunter, just because we have 3 periods
I
doesn't
come
mean
at
we
8 in
get
the
to
morning, bro.
Wait, so tomorrow.
Been doing this for too long.
Tomorrow you have to show up at 5th hour when 5th hour starts when school starts.
That's not true. It's seminary. I could show up at 9:30. No one's gonna show up. He's gonna be like, he's gonna be teaching himself. See, oh, Christopherson's coming.
Who?
Todd Christopherson's coming to our conference. We all have to stand up when he wants.
Oh, they're Christopherson? I thought it was Jose.
No, that's my mom. She's,
It was Jose.
I know they changed it.
They changed it?
That's what my mom said. That's what, she's a Relief Society, that's what they told her.
Alright, so raise a hand.
I was like,
Who is
she could be wrong, but that's what she told me, so. My mom's pretty smart,
able to
so.
vote?
I'm gonna change it, I mean, maybe.
No, maybe he wants to just like eradicate this state because we're so dumb. Branch.
One branch.
So soon you'll all be able to vote, but will you
He's
exercise
probably be like,
that right?
stress me out there, he's like,
Success in democratic government depends on proximity.
Dude, imagine being 18 right now.
yeah, imagine.
I don't have to imagine.
Boys. Just need to get this.
How long
I
is
didn't
this
even
gonna
say
take?
anything, bro.
Yeah, only an hour and a half of this.
It goes by faster if I'm talking.
Now imagine being 17 and you were born in 2007.
Imagine me born until I'm 6.
You know what I mean? I'll be 2 months
More
older.
happened in 2007.
Dude, I'll be 2 months older than this guy.
2001.
I wish I was born in
A
2000.
lot happened in September.
That's when my sister was born.
2001.
Which one?
Oh, 2001. Oh yeah, wild year, wild year. Okay.
So the framework of the Constitution, purpose of the power, says suffrage. Which, what is suffrage?
He was just in,
Voting rights.
he was just in the next class.
So
Because he
setting
was an
up
old
qualifications
kid in
and
this
things
class.
you
He
have to
was
meet
like kind of
in
young,
order to vote
like middle ruling.
is left to the states.
Brad and her aren't very far apart.
First note, the suffrage means the right to vote.
I've talked to him like twice.
Did you see him yet?
Yeah.
It's on my bench yet.
Yeah, I saw him at his work because I was working at Mike and Hoppy's.
How do you work at Mike and Hall?
I don't know, bro.
What's he do?
Suffrage. Oh,
No, he works for Darien.
oh, we need to write this down.
People
Property, I guess.
that went out to a college and had a thing and women's suffrage. And people were signing petitions that meant suffrage.
I don't know his name, but it starts with a P, so I call him
You wanna know what's even more faker than YouTube? Wikipedia. Wikipedia's even more fake.
Cabin.
Because basically, you know what happens on Wikipedia? You see on the stuff on there, you can actually edit it, and then you can see false information on there.
It might be. Could be. But this Patrick's so cool.
That's why it's important to be in high school when you go to college.
That volleyball shit was dumb. So stupid. She was kind of excited to play a
I was
whole
excited too, bro. Cause we played like full sets.
It's like 3 games too, so it was
Yeah.
actually fun.
Now it just sucks.
But the last couple years were fun. I actually look forward to it.
Yeah,
Because we actually play like 3 games, 4 games. We play all 3 people. This pool play, then we do a championship.
Went into effect in 1789,
That was so stupid.
the right to vote was restricted to white male property owners.
oh no, I was gonna give to the person.
So what are the 3 requirements to vote?
White, male, landowning.
How many people do you think met that criteria?
Not very much.
Not very many.
Enough.
So,
Maybe
one
if you-
in 15 adult white
Roman,
males
do you consider yourself
could not
white?
vote.
So like if you're.
Because you got darker skin. Like, do you consider yourself?
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself white?
You can count me as white.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm white.
So what if you
Yeah,
just bought, like,
a fellow white
Are you
person.
a landowner?
But like, do you
What?
consider yourself
You
white,
want
or do
some
you
land?
consider yourself like super
Definitely.
light skin?
But those are also the people.
This guy's red. This guy's
He's
full.
not white. He's
I would
red.
say
Bro, he's
super
full
light
on
skin.
red.
100, bro.
That way
Look
it's
at
not
his
wrong
lymph
if you
node.
say it.
No, even his face is
Look at
red.
his lymph
It's super
node, bro.
duper light skin.
Even your face is red.
Turn that way.
Oh, no.
That's gotta be cancer, bro.
Nah,
Let's see how
bro.
many. Let's see it.
Boys,
Bro, don't listen to him when he tell you you have cancer.
No, it's like,
It's not
no,
right.
that might actually can't be that. If you have swollen lymph nodes, it could be cancer, bro.
Told you do it.
I've had this since I was born.
Yeah, you've had cancer since you were born. It just stopped.
Nah, bro, where'd you get that red skin from?
It's just
Ireland?
slowly developing. Nope. Still gonna believe this one.
today the size of the American electorate or the potential voting population is massive. How many people in the United States do you think are eligible to vote?
90%.
Like 500 million.
There's only 360.
Well, including the dead people.
Wait, so like, that'd be like all illegal immigrants, people visiting the country, and kids that can't vote. Seven.
Wait,
No, there's a lot of.
wait. What would happen if you were a kid and you voted?
At least
You're not
6.
allowed to vote as a kid, you have to be 18 or older.
What would happen if you
Yeah,
did?
there's more kids in the world.
People in Iran, when
If you're not old enough to
Diddy
vote, you
got a
don't
lot
get.
more oil
So you have to register.
Yeah.
So what would happen if you faked your age?
You have to give ID to prove your age.
Oh.
Or
What if you consider yourself a sovereign citizen before you're of age to vote, and you're like, no, like I'm old enough to vote, like let me go vote. Like, what are they gonna say to you?
say no.
Well, like say I consider right now I'm like, all right,
I
I'm a sovereign
consider-
citizen, I can vote,
I
I should
identify
be
as
able
an
to vote.
18-year-old.
They still tell you, you have to be 18 or older to actually vote.
They can't tell me.
I
my
don't
age.
conform to regular calendars.
Can't tell me my
I'm
age.
36. I'm a 36-year-old strong, independent black woman.
You can't say.
I heard people changing their birth certificates. Can you do that? Yeah.
Number 16.
That's not just like.
That's me.
Word,
Yeah.
birth certificate, you have to do, like, eating.
My birth certificate. 49 years old. Registered.
What if I identify as
On the birth certificate.
a 23-year-old white man from Illinois?
Let's just assume that we're in like Florida
Ugh.
and that one.
We choose somewhere else.
I would say Arizona.
We choose somewhere else.
Florida man.
Wait.
not voting,
They got a lot going on
getting
down
wiped
there.
away by hurricane.
Wait, what would happen if you vote as?
Gators.
Wait, what would happen if
Hurricane
you?
Millen.
What would happen if you
Like Joe
vote as a
Dirt wrestling
fetus?
Gators.
Huh?
So when you register to vote, you have to say this is where you're living, and so you can only vote in certain areas.
Oh, okay.
Really? What if I say I live
It
in
can
Florida?
even be cut down to certain districts.
So if you live on like a reservation, can you vote?
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, I
It's a
thought
good
that was,
question,
like,
yeah.
independent.
I thought they have their own government.
Yeah.
They got their own language.
It depends on the nation.
And when we go to Baba Kibri, they sing the national anthem and like
Yeah,
click and whistle or whatever they speak.
Minis.
It's crazy.
They
bro.
sound like
click and
minions.
whistle.
There's,
They sound like
Nah, bro. That is
What is
wild.
That's crazy. I forgot about that.
approximately 270 million people in the United States are qualified to vote.
How many people are in the United States?
Like billions, 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 billions.
not billions.
Yes, there's billions.
Oh, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
There are
Sure.
almost 9
Exactly.
million people.
Yes, there's billions. There's absolutely billions of people around the earth. Like Around the globe? Yes. There's a bunch of people.
Okay, but he said United States.
Yeah, in the United States, there is still a billion.
Yeah, there is, Roman.
Idiot.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm sorry. It's not okay to lie.
I hope you get smacked. Just for being stupid.
Just for kids and shoodles.
JD Win.
JD, one of them?
Welcome back to How Many of These Will Hold Me. Today we have strands of spaghetti. What'd you do?
Oh, it was freaking going through Cat Claw and Akatia.
Well, in India, it is the most
doing that crap?
most
150
people
pounds on
in the
that?
country. In India,
Yeah, we do think it a little more retarded, different.
I've never shot a bear. I gotta go shoot a bear.
Thing is
I
about
gotta
it,
actually
it wasn't
use
no
this
average
tag.
bear.
I actually gotta go use this tag.
Alright, so this huge number is a direct result of the legal definition.
You can shoot one in December 15th through the 30th.
So we use
You
legally.
gotta bind in the tag for January.
Wait, if you're crazy, like in a
It's
men's
cheap though, 45 bucks, not bad. Bears 25. Mountain lions 25, Halloween is 50, or 35. Halloween I have 35 now. They're crazy.
Is there like specific
Shouldn't Halloween be over the counter?
Yes.
That's so stupid.
There's so many of them.
requirements to be able to
I
go?
don't know why they don't do that. Why doesn't Halloween over
There's
the
so many
counter?
of them in their jerks.
Like if you're like
They're super
running there,
invasive.
like pretty much.
Deer's over the counter. Halloween is not.
One of our dogs got cut up by javelina.
Or-
Yeah, they were inside and they were like barking at the door. They were like they wanted to go out. And so
Oh, really?
they're like going to open the door and just like barking and like squealing. Already got cut like right.
Oh, by tusk.
Yeah, it was like that wild. It was like just like a gash. She was fine. Yeah, it was
Halloween
crazy.
a bag.
No, I couldn't see it, but it was like pretty big.
yo, have you been to San Diego before?
I have been to San Diego.
Dude, I love San Diego.
I love San Diego.
Yo, San Diego is probably one of the most beautiful places out there. I've been there. They have really good beaches there, and it's just really nice. It's so far.
I love it.
And I've been to Los Angeles too.
I think I've been to Los Angeles like twice.
I've been to Los
You
Angeles
been to
once.
Compton for?
I've been to Los Angeles once. I've been to San Diego twice.
What about Compton?
Compton?
Inglewood,
I don't think I've
Long
been.
Beach,
I don't think I've been to those. I don't think I've been to
Inglewood,
those.
Florida, and California.
Yeah, I thought Inglewood in California was like the next place, like a Richburg.
Yeah, a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
I've been to Coronado.
I mean, there's obviously rich parts.
I've been to Coronado before.
Coronado Beach,
Yep,
I don't think I've ever.
Coronado Island.
I think so.
It's nice.
Yeah,
Like Ventura.
it's a really good island.
What?
It's a really good island. I went over the bridge. It's a really nice bridge.
Yeah, it's an island. You might have been snorkeling there. Because they told not to go fast. They saw a shark and freaked out. Went,
Only white male. Anyone older
I didn't.
Yeah, that shark could have too.
illegal
I
immigrant
hate sharks.
I hate
or natural ones.
I hate spiders. I hate snakes.
Did I have my mom kill spiders for me? I had my mom kill spiders for me.
My sister's like, kill it. I'm like, why?
Like, I don't want
You kill
I
it.
was with you one time. They're like, kill it, Cooper. You're like, I don't wanna.
I hate them.
You can't. So if you like come through and immigrate and do the right process, you are. Is it naturalized? I can't think of the name.
I'm gonna vote for Kamala.
You can't vote.
Illegally as I can. I'm gonna go rob the boat. I'm gonna go.
Pomilos.
What?
You have to have that little part that says you're a United States citizen.
You have to remember all the presidents.
Dude, imagine being that one person saying that Camilla is hot or something.
Yeah, that'd be
What?
weird.
Like, it'd be
Get off
yeah.
your phone, bro.
What are you talking about? Bro, like, you're about to get
Buzzing.
That's right. Playing on your Game Boy.
Yeah, like, come on now.
Bro, I didn't
I'm on,
playing on your water
Nintendo
bottle.
Game Boy. Dude, I remember playing on the 3DS.
I love my 3DS, bro.
Me too.
I still have both of mine, bro.
Yo,
I never had like a PlayStation.
dude, I remember when I
Well,
first
actually, I
had
did have a PS4, but I sold it.
I
Played it
remember.
like twice.
Yo, I remember having a DS when it first came out.
You remember they
First
shut
came out,
down the
I actually
polling
had one.
station?
Well, I didn't have one when they
Polling
first came out
places.
because I was too young. But I definitely had one.
I remember I played Space Raiders a lot.
I don't know what that is.
Space Raiders. No, I played one of the pet games. I played Mario Kart. I also played like Cameron Apple. I always just followed
I had a couple Lego ones.
Oh yeah, I think I might have
I also
played.
played Zelda.
I
Friday
played
morning.
Transformers.
Friday morning or Thursday night?
Oh, I didn't play Transformers.
So the history of American suffrage since 1700.
My bed. My bed.
My couch.
First, the nation experiences a gradual elimination of suffrage.
Put in my mom and dad's closet.
Oh.
So instead of
Make sure we don't do
federal
anything
laws,
sus-
they started including
Just get something else to it. And I think
No, you cannot leave early, Hunter.
Yeah, Jacob.
I should be
That's the law. You can't leave early. You need to wait until school ends.
That's the law. He's the president.
El Presidente. Catherine, can you sit down, please?
So you gotta lay down the law. Lay down.
Yeah, that's what I need to tell him. I always need to tell him what to do so Hunter doesn't decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave early or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Hunter and Gary are not on speaking terms yet.
Yeah, lay down the law, Jacob. Lay down the law.
Like,
You gotta tell him you can't go home early.
Hunter, you can't go home early. You know that. Don't leave home early.
No.
So these restrictions
Yeah.
are based on factors like your
Don't
religious belief, your property ownership, the tax payment.
I mean, don't leave school early, I meant to say. Don't leave school early. I messed that up.
It's okay, Jacob. We know what you meant.
Yeah.
Don't listen to what you say. Listen to what you mean.
Yeah.
What? See? That made sense. Yeah, I could count. There's like 80 of them. What? I could count it. Okay, that's a spirit.
And then the second,
What do you mean about like tax?
Just something grows out, bro.
there used to be a cash required, and it was put in
Better
trying
than
to
mine.
keep black people from voting after they're given the right to vote. States started putting in, okay, in order to vote, you have to come pay $5 to vote. Putting in that tax payment, it made it to where these people that were slaves their entire lives that have no money to their name, can't go and vote because they can't pay the tax.
Okay, when do I get my taxes back? Have picked up yet?
Is it like next year?
Yo, bro, give me right now. 2 hours? I'm chilling. Tomorrow.
Well, it depends.
No, no.
Did your parents connect you?
What do you mean?
Because semi period is the last period, which means that we get to
Stop.
go to gym.
Stop touching me, Cooper.
all of the day.
Yeah.
We only got 3 periods.
Wait, so I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's when it was.
But I think that.
Are you saying you're excited?
Yeah, that's why I'm excited because I get to relax like
Jacob, when you turn 18?
next year,
When next year?
July
July? When July?
29th.
Oh, dang.
I literally lose 40% of my paycheck. And I guess not.
What's the point of earning that money?
It's a solid
Give it
20%
back.
of my paycheck.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Nothing.
I haven't.
Don't go
The
there.
moment GTA
Brody
6
took me
comes
in
out,
there.
I'm going.
I scared me.
Bro,
I
Cooper.
ran out.
Cooper, the moment GTA 6 comes out is when I turn 18.
You know the punching machine that you have? Have you tried one?
I don't think so. But I know what you're talking about.
Have you done it, Kevin?
I don't know. What did you get?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Oh, I got 900 something.
I've like seen them.
More than that.
I've seen one in the Tucson Mall at that like round one, but it was like out of order.
I only got 901, something like that.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. I seen it and I was like, oh, they don't.
The record's like 942 though, so it's not much more.
Yeah.
I wailed on it.
Was that you like only try?
I didn't get warm up. I just
I should like get paid, bro. Actual paycheck.
slapped it.
Slump it for a Kevin.
So it
It's
was
like 103. You're like,
am I supposed to be something?
no.
I mean, you're supposed to
It says,
your pay stubs.
you are.
So when you get a check, there should be like things like, this is how much you earned this period, this is how much they took out, and then your gross pay, your net pay. And I
Well,
think
then
tax to that would
better
be-
not lose to Desert Christian on homecoming and senior night.
We definitely won't.
But you keep
They're
your
not
pay stub
horrible
because
actually. They have athletic kids.
They're not good.
when you
Their receiver's pretty good.
start to get
That one kid, like
Tyson
number
Dobbins?
7.
Tyson Dobbins.
Tyson Dobbins.
He's the
Number
best.
7 or number 5, I don't remember.
He's their best kid on basketball. He's like,
Oh, yeah, number.
freaking.
We just gotta lock him down.
Number five.
We gotta double team him or double, not double team, but man with help.
I fear he'd be really shifty.
Man with some help, you know.
Was he a freshman last year?
He's a sophomore.
Screw that kid. He's too good.
We need to man him up with help side team.
Get
We're
just get. Just put somebody in there.
Bro, we started off so good last year. We were winning like 8-0. They called a timeout and we just went straight down it. We scored like 12 points. Like the entire game.
As a Christian, everyone was so surprised. 8-0.
Oh, you wanna know something?
Then they
Did
end up being like
entire
72,
that entire you know what was it like the ball game we played? I remember I was all the time I was just like this walking around like just
I didn't
this.
think I was there. I
and-
wasn't there for Desert Christian.
The
Home game.
Did you do very good in the game?
Yeah, I was
didn't
just waiting
play
for the
them.
ball to
We
come
played
over,
them
and then I
there.
saw the ball.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, ooh, and
I
then
had some
boom,
of the
went
first
boom.
points and I never scored.
Yeah, I scored like the
Yeah,
first like
because I remember
mid-range
I missed.
jump shot and that was like all I scored.
Well, next time when they do it,
I think I only took like 3
That
shots.
was my worst.
I think I only took
never. I never
when
made
they do it
anything.
tomorrow, I'm
Remember I fouled out.
definitely gonna hit that ball and try to get.
Bro, I still have not fouled
I
out.
could have so many points if I never fouled out.
I have not fouled out my entire life.
Because I like fouled out in the very beginning. I still have more points.
Remember when every time
I think I'm
won
gonna try to
something,
foul
you
out
get
this year.
Why?
Man, I
Because I've
missed
never
it
done it.
sometimes.
This is my senior year. Why not?
Why not? Last game,
Yeah.
state championship.
The game today was stupid.
Yeah, I
Dude,
agree.
we actually did have a shot, I think.
Present size
We have a chance to go
5 distinct stages. And then the 2 trends that we described earlier, the elimination of voting restrictions, and then the growth of
Gambit.
federal control of state
Some deadly cards.
overvoting. Our voting reduction stages.
It's tied in my arms.
An hour. I'm gonna bring a mattress in here.
I know what I gotta do.
That's I hate sleeping. Because it just makes me wake up. I just
feel like I gotta go.
die.
You only got
And I gotta walk to my car. But,
Not individual acts, but periods of time where
I always sleep in this
they
class.
start
yeah, I know.
It's a deal, dude.
be legal to ourselves and to good not.
No, it's not. I see people with them. It's Roman. Hey, Roman.
What do you think the first expansion was? The first thing they changed.
Slaves.
No, not taxes. That's obvious.
You didn't have one property. So that's the first thing.
Straight up.
What should I draw?
If I imagine that, man, I imagine that.
What should I draw? Big one?
No, do not, Cooper.
What do I draw then?
Dang.
No.
I know you should draw.
What do I draw? What?
No, you should draw. What? I'll give you a hint.
Nope, nope, nope.
I had a tiger play for the first hour.
They did?
I did not hear that.
I don't know if I know how to draw one of those. I need to see it.
It's the first bell, so it'd be
Oh, one of these?
57.
No, that's the second bill.
Bro, what has this school gone to?
Absolute.
What are we gonna do for our senior prank?
Light it on fire.
Oh, I know what we're gonna do.
Oh, we're camping on the roof.
Oh no, we're gonna burn a big music symbol on the baseball field and the football field.
Oh,
You're gonna what?
that's illegal.
Burn a big, you know, one of these people.
No, you're not. You can't do that.
The government?
Spray paint them all over the school.
The government?
I can see the drawing on that table right there.
Can you?
Yeah.
And there it lies.
It's gonna be there forever and ever and ever and ever.
Burn a Confederate flag. We'll go switch the American flag.
Alright, the first stage is getting rid of like.
I said we camp on the freaking ceiling.
Hmm?
The roof.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were gonna do.
I don't know what
So,
Someone bring a
what
ladder.
was the major religion of the people that founded this, or the common religion, I would say?
We just hide up there all day.
Not Catholics.
Protestant.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Because
it was better than last year's senior
Church of
prank. Just
England
like
is
parked the
a
cars over the school. That was stupid.
Those are
That was
sophomore.
2 years ago, yeah. That was the Paul's year.
And what was last year?
Last year didn't they just leave? I thought it was so cool.
I think Church of
They
England.
just left.
I mean,
They ditched.
But
They're
they're,
great.
they just had this senior ditch day.
Yeah. I'll do both.
Yeah. Like what?
Couple days
Snitches
before
get
school day.
snitches
Burn
get.
the school.
They always say snitches get stitches.
It was a prank.
You burned the whole school down.
And
It was a prank.
Do they always say snitches get stitches?
yeah, they do.
They do be saying that.
Yeah.
They do be saying that.
I do be hearing that on the block.
Hunter's probably got stitches.
You got stitches, bro.
You ever got stitches before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's surprising. Yeah.
Dang. He's not healing without stitches.
So part of this,
I have stitches on my head
there
and
used
my
to
nose.
be a religious test
Honey,
in order
she
to
beat me.
qualify to vote.
with
Honey,
a
I shrunk
shovel.
the kids.
And so since
Which was a shovel?
1810,
Yeah.
they just had that religious test.
Gone. Right in the back of the head. Oh,
Just lying.
you and me. And then she freaking pushed me off the ladder and I broke my nose.
Honey, I shrunk my Irish friend Hunter.
Huh?
What?
I'm confused.
Get it? Cause it's a movie and I made him shrunk and now he's small now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
One by one, states began to limit property ownership and tax payment.
Huh.
What in the?
Okay.
Wanna see?
Man, he looked weak.
I'm okay. I'm okay. You know.
I'm okay.
It's still this one.
I gotta sharpen my pencil.
Is your truck fixed?
Yes. It's been fixed for like a week.
I didn't ask. I asked if it was fixed now.
so it's probably gonna break in like another week.
Right, anyways. You don't trust your dad?
No. I don't even know if he's my real dad.
That's crazy.
Nah, he is.
I don't think so.
Could've been
I don't
adopted.
think my dad's my real dad.
Yes, he is, bro.
But he's so obviously.
No,
All
no.
white and all males get voting in.
I'm black. Would you like? Does he have that? Nope.
Who's your mom?
Black.
Second, major
Not
ethnic.
black. My dad's got these though.
Black people.
Probably.
Passage of the 15th Amendment or the ratification of the 15th Amendment. Intended to protect any citizen from being denied the right to vote because of race or color.
Yeah, I was, I'm okay. One third.
How do you,
Unless- we'll talk
Hunter?
about
Shows what you
civil
know,
rights.
Hunter.
Please stop.
They can vote their prejudice.
course, Hunter knows.
Do you really know what you're doing? I don't
Here
think
is
so.
when they gave them
I don't think so.
What?
or granted them the right to vote, not really giving them. They recognized that they are able to vote.
I am
But there's states that were prejudice against African
Roman?
Americans, so
What? Where'd you get that from?
not even prevented from voting.
Why is there a fridge in here?
Oh, okay.
And they were the largest
Got some
group
beer in
of
there.
disenfranchised
Now
citizens.
the Hunter said, "Sweet home Alabama."
What's in the fridge?
It's all the specimens.
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 Specimens?
Oh!
I think you meant 1 million beers.
By specimens, did you mean beer? No chance?
1 million of them?
Perhaps a million or so?
Imagine being a millionaire.
Stop doing that, bro.
I think a million beers would fit in this room.
Only one way to find out.
Dude, it'll take the entire
If you were
room.
a millionaire, you could get a million.
Like, imagine.
Stop touching me inappropriately,
Go born
Cooper.
on a million.
You have to be a multi-millionaire, because if you only had 1 million.
Yeah, no, because I go to a bar on like dollar beer.
Dollar beer?
Nah, bro. Dog.
Yeah, like they really have a million beers even.
What's
Yeah,
this
bro.
guy doing?
This entire. If you take up a bunch of billion mirrors, if you put a bunch of billion or million beers in this whole entire room, dude, it's gonna be even bigger than Hunter's mom.
Jacob, that is not appropriate.
That's crazy.
I think it would be bigger than
That's so unnecessary.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't bring up Hunter tomorrow.
Probably not.
That's probably not a good idea.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Stop doing that, bro. That's so
Nah,
weird.
bro.
I don't want to see you jiggle your own boob, bro.
That
Stop.
feels good. That's relaxing. Relieves
That
the-
makes it worse.
Relieves the stress.
Really Homer
He's been doing this for like 2 months.
Oh,
Stop.
there's nothing weird about it.
It is weird.
They're a little sore. Okay, so you gotta do what you gotta do, you know.
No.
What are you
It's
doing,
sore.
fam? What are you doing,
It's
fam?
sore. I don't know what to tell you.
It's even worse than my
Stop,
joke.
pinching it, bro.
It's sore, right? It's
You
sore,
don't need to
like,
be
right
doing
here.
all that, bro.
Okay.
Just
Like from the
stretch.
longest, he already's like. Nipple sore.
Wait, how are they prevented from murder?
By different.
I feel like you just.
Defund it. Amen. I want to defund your dad.
Please don't.
It means you're Your only income's gonna go down.
They are literally preventing
Please
us,
don't,
threatening
Cause
us,
come on, what?
their lives and stuff.
Please don't.
for voting.
Roman, I wonder how they
That means no more moon pies for you.
All that
Like all year?
in the deep south.
Oh yeah,
Greenback.
yeah. Yeah.
That's what I've been waiting for.
I didn't get.
Okay, I
got
was.
carried.
I meant a Danny.
I got called out too.
Like my mom.
Stop touching me inappropriately, Cooper.
Jacob.
Well, 1966.
What?
Huh? What?
Oh,
I did not do that.
You made fun of Hunter's mom.
I didn't do anything. What are you on about?
Okay, so wait.
my dad was born in 1967.
So if I make fun of Hunter, you're fine with that. But if I make fun of Hunter's mom, you're not fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ever bring up anyone's mom.
Moms are special.
Moms are special.
Alright, then I'll.
Make fun of his dad. That's okay. Not his mom.
Oh, Gary.
Say Gary and
We
him are
love
not on
Gary.
speaking terms.
We love Gary. Isn't Gary like push up against walls?
Didn't he shove you into a wall?
Yes.
Did it feel good, Hunter?
Did you like it?
Did it feel good, Hunter?
What?
It was copying him.
Sorry. Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Because this class is boring.
I don't have a sign up sheet yet.
Rats. I just gotta go.
You get a freebie today.
After we get back.
Say no.
Wait, can you go back to the last page? Can you go back to the last page?
I forgot about that.
No. I did too.
Thank you.
Got all scratched up.
I'm not kissing you.
Do it
Here.
in front of all
Not in front of all. You interested?
Why'd you let your team down today?
Yeah, you're bad.
Listen. Shut your mouth. Listen. That game, when you have a freshman team line judge that doesn't even play and she's yelling at us immediately, that was horrible. The head lady up on the Jitliang, terrible.
Jitliang?
Nah, bro.
Terrible. Coaches, dog water. Setup of the game, terrible. Horrible. Couldn't have been worse. That was not my fault. I played for like half
You
the
know
game.
what's even worse? Cat water.
They had to change it like
What do you mean what? It's cat water. What do you mean what?
I mean what, Jacob?
You said yes.
I said what?
You said yes.
I said what?
We have an
said
assembly
yes.
tomorrow. Why didn't they do it
No,
tomorrow?
because listen, last time,
So.
Why didn't they do a full game? Freaking 10 points.
Tonight as well.
I know, we could.
we could have done it all tomorrow. Yeah, that's what we did. So our sophomore year, we played like round robin and then like a whole bunch of
A
sets.
real game?
We played
Not
like
freaking 10 points.
like a whole
set.
tournament. And then last year we played the best of
What's the
three.
point of that? It's not even fun if
Best
you
of
only
three?
play freaking
Best
10
of five?
points. Exactly, best of 5.
I don't even remember.
It was best of 3, best of 5. It was
Cooper.
something
Yeah,
normal.
best of three the first game, and then best of 5 the second game.
Cooper.
More part in student government when they decided to do volleyball.
Well, we've
It
done
wasn't
that the
up to
last
us.
freaking 3 years.
Cooper.
Like for
Do you
how
think,
long?
Do you think I'm
we
a
would do
class
it, though?
clown?
People and said
Cooper.
you guys plan it all. This is not how it's supposed to be, but nobody wanted.
It's because nobody offers to help it, like at all. And the complaint would be that go right.
I'm trying to skedaddle.
Yo, Cooper. I got a question. Think I'm a class clown?
Alright,
Yeah.
Wyoming was,
You're a funny one, though, Jacob.
Yeah.
was the first one to give women the vote.
Even though I can be mean at times, I'm still awesome.
You're awesome, Jacob.
Thank you.
By 1920, more than half the states were held at
Did they do it because there wasn't any girls there, so they wanted girls to clean up? I heard that's what they would do, they'd have to get things to make women want to come to the West because like, there was just a bunch of guys and nobody was married.
When did Wyoming become a state?
Wyoming? Maybe like in the night, somewhere in the 1900s.
Mr. Wilson would know. Get on it, dude. Stop touching me inappropriately.
I never did. You don't have proof.
You're right, I don't.
When Wyoming became a state?
Respectfully, Your Honor.
Before the Maynard expansion.
He wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there.
What if bro was there?
During a time federal legislation.
He wasn't even there.
You know how bad you can yell that?
Securing African.
Randy
Especially
Judd
if
would
it's-
go down on you.
Wait, got it.
Do that through a process.
Especially if I was saying it too Randy. He said his robe is huge.
Bigger than him? Daggone.
Randy's not that big. He's just tall. He's pretty. He's pretty.
In
Big.
1955, racial equality finally became.
It's probably
a fact
230,
only
240
throughout the country.
I don't know.
250? Somewhere in that range. Kevin's a big boy.
Kevin is big.
I don't think so.
Uncle Shane.
TVs weren't around until the 40s. But
Your uncle, no one can give you shit.
My Uncle Shane. Their oldest brother.
Hunter.
Really, I don't give. How tall is he?
Hunter.
I think he's like as tall as Randy. He's just thinner.
I hear Hiram was pretty good at football.
I have no
You
idea.
tell him.
Ask him.
Hunter.
on.
Every time
Are you
you
like being serious or
Hunter,
just like?
every
No, that's
time
what
you say
Dustin said.
something that's
Dustin
stupid,
said
I
we
lose a
knocked
brain
the hell
cell.
out of anyone on our team. Because Jacob Goodman said Rio is the most athletic kid to ever come out of St. D.
No, he's not.
That's what I said. I'm like, how would you know? You've been here for 3 years.
So what do you
And
think?
he didn't have good stats for anything.
Yeah, because he was always injured.
Maynard expansion.
No, exactly. Like our stat, my stats for baseball
What
are
is
better
the
than
last
seven pitching.
qualification? That's why the.
They kind of got a free
You got Jackie Moon. You want to roll that in?
for what?
Shut up, bro. Stop talking.
He's so bad. Hey, he was 1 for 1 with hits. That would
He's going D1. So.
Yeah, that's what he probably thinks. 40 minutes.
You can't do anything below
Oh, 6.
30. You can't do anything higher than 8. You can't say like 20 below. The minimum is
There's no melon in there,
Wait,
guys.
so some states can
The
have
white
bigger
spots.
teams,
they could do this rule saying
Yep.
you can
Wait, where'd you get those scratches from?
like a-
I went bear hunting.
Oh, dang, that's horrible.
Yeah, bear got me.
Get a wrestle a grizzly.
Had to wrestle a grizzly.
of the 18.
That's probably gonna be there for a while.
I choked him. Choked him out. Bear was like, "Rah." You know how bad you get beat by it? No way.
Take 18
Especially a brown bear.
to Vietnam to fight in the war that they should be able to do.
Black bear though. I could take a black bear. I'm fine.
No, you're good. I think a freaking cub would beat you. Like a yearling would destroy anybody. Like, those things are so aggressive. I just killed a 500-pound bear. Mine's in the record books. Mine made it to the record books. For Boone Crockett. They're freaking giant. The head's that big.
What's in the record books for?
The skull. They're huge. I just need to enter it. Well, you gotta get it officially scored. Which,
I'm at that try.
yeah.
Is it bigger than Skyler's bear?
A lot bigger. I never killed a big bear. I think Skyler's is like 18. I was 21.
Okay.
Have you found anything rare before, Cooper?
I got a bear in the record books now for
Oh,
Boone
yeah.
and Crockett.
Ooh.
It's like, oh, I just killed it yesterday, but it's over 21. Like 5, it's a giant bear. All these is prickly pear, fatso.
How much-
It was
If it
probably
was fat,
450
how,
pounds.
what if it was that fat?
Those could base.
What if it was that fat? How many pounds?
It's huge.
If it was that fat, how many
It's
pounds
surrounded
is
by
it?
private, and there's a lot of food. So there's 2 bears. There's 2 more bears that are really big too.
Oh. 100? Dang, that's a
It'll be like
That's a
end up
big
being like
bear.
it'll end up being like 90th in the state though, so it's still pretty good.
One of which is like a 10-minute video, so I might just skip that.
It's scary.
No, it's okay, we can watch it. I mean, well, so how? 40 minutes. How long is that video? 50? So if we let's get to it then.
I thought we would just say that one.
Let's just watch the one video. Well, if we don't watch the video, what's the other option? Keep it down. So watch the video or more notes?
40 minutes. 37 minutes.
Have everybody done a good enough.
37 minutes.
What if we watch the video? Can we sleep?
No, we can't see the video.
Aww.
Jacob, just sleep.
Okay. I'm just
It's
gonna
a free country.
I'm gonna sleep.
600 civil rights protesters led by activists Hosea Williams and John Lewis kneeled and prayed. Within moments, they'll march for the voting rights of Black Americans by crossing through the skeleton of a racist beast. The quarter-mile-long Edmund Pettus Bridge is a fitting stage for this act of defiance, as it was named for a grand dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. But as they approach the other end of the bridge, the protesters cite 150 Alabama state troopers, sheriff's deputies, and posse men. Williams steps forward, asking to speak with the commanding officer. However, the response is more of a declaration. The protesters have 2 minutes to disperse or suffer the consequences. The violence that follows will not only shame the nation, but will also serve as one of the catalysts that helps usher in the Voting Rights Act of 1965.
They didn't get to vote till 1960.
Thanks so much to Tad for Democracy for helping us tell important historical stories and encouraging everyone to exercise their right to vote. Like most race-related landmarks in the United States, the road to the Voting
Cooper, we
Rights
should go
Act
to Dollar
is a
General
key part
again.
of the struggle towards
That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
The thing is that I don't have any money because if I ask for mom for money, she'd be like, Jacob, I'm in debt now. I can't give you.
However, the reality Black Americans lived under was very different from the laws on the books.
What about your YouTube money?
That I get that every month actually.
How much do you usually get per month?
Like 100, and it's not that much.
Back into the Union after losing the Civil War. Most southern states did little to rectify the situation because on a local level, politicians and law enforcement were either members of the KKK or too scared to go against them. In fact, it was almost impossible to prevent the disenfranchisement of black men, while, to paraphrase Rage Against the Machine here, some of those that worked forces were the same that worked crosses. Oh, and just to be clear why I keep saying black men, it should also be noted that no American woman of any color was allowed to vote until 1920, but we'll tackle that story another time. After the Civil War, when black men in the South gained voting rights for the first time, lynchings became a common method of terrorizing any who tried to vote. And it wasn't always one-off killings either. In the 1868 Opelousas Massacre, white Democrats in a Louisiana parish declared war on their black neighbors and their white allies, killing 250 people and eliminating the local Republican Party. In light of these outrages, President Ulysses S. Grant was compelled to take action to protect black voters. These provisions came in the form of 3 separate enforcement acts signed between 1870 and 1871. While they did not stop the racial violence, many Klansmen were finally tried in court, some with black juries. In fact, so many Reconstruction-era racists were fined and prosecuted that the initial incarnation of the KKK was forced to disband. However, these enforcement acts would end up being challenged in court based on wording of the 14th and 15th Amendments. Lawyers exploited loopholes, and as a result, the deaths of dozens of black men went unavenged. Then, on a deadly Easter Sunday, it would all come crashing down. April 13th, 1873, Colfax, Louisiana. After hearing conflicting announcements regarding a contentious gubernatorial race, a group of white supremacists armed with rifles and a cannon arrived at a courthouse hell-bent on ensuring their candidate be certified the winner. There, they entered a standoff with a mostly black militia guarding the building. The election had been lousy with fraud by former Confederate Democrats. From ballot stuffing to changing polling locations at the last minute to demanding to see birth certificates in full knowledge that no former slave possessed one. So with black voters outnumbering white ones and the Democrats' false victory declared by them, the black voters hunkered down and called for federal aid. However, the white supremacist militia is not here to wait or talk. They opened fire. After a day-long campaign of terror, the surviving and wounded black men are forced to surrender as besiegers set the courthouse on fire. Soon after, they're hunted down or rounded up and shot execution style, their bodies buried in mass graves or thrown in the river. It's hard to say how many lost their lives, but estimates range from 62 to 153. Out of the 97 Democrats indicted for the massacre, only 9 saw the inside of a courtroom. Plus, none served jail time. As United States versus Cruikshank was elevated to the Supreme Court in 1874, where the court determined in a 5-4 decision that the federal government lacked the constitutional power to prosecute individuals who impaired rights to vote of citizens within the states. This decision essentially neutered the enforcement act, freed men already convicted of murdering black citizens, and gave domestic terror groups like the KKK and the White League freedom to resume their activities without fear of reprisal. Yet the final nail in the coffin came in 1877, when a disputed presidential election between Rutherford B. Hayes and Samuel Tilden ended in a disturbing compromise. In the deal, the Democrats conceded that their candidate Tilden had lost, but in return, the federal government pulled their troops out of the South. Hayes became president, but with no troops protecting black people in the southern states, the Jim Crow era was born. States like Mississippi began implementing strategies like poll taxes and literacy tests to keep blacks from the voting booths, and other southern states followed. And that remained the status quo until 1950, when the Supreme Court ruled in Gwynn versus United States that Oklahoma's literacy tests violated the 15th Amendment, a judicial win that helped establish the NAACP as a force to be reckoned with. Then, in 1944, Smith versus Allwright ruled that it was a violation of the 14th and 15th Amendments for the Texas Democratic Party to disallow black Americans from voting in their primaries. The NAACP leadership considered this the door that opened the civil rights movement. Which brings us to Lyndon B. Johnson, arguably one of the most complex human beings to ever hold the office of president. Here was a man, often at odds with JFK, the progressive president he'd served under, who was a known racist that openly used the N-word even in polite settings. Yet, when JFK was killed in Dallas, Johnson used the emotional currency generated by the tragedy to pass the 1964 Civil Rights Act. Then, when bloody scenes on the Edmund Pettus Bridge were televised before a shocked nation, Johnson used the country's collective embarrassment to double down and pass the Voting Rights Act of 1965, making racial discrimination in voting illegal. In fact, one of the pens he used to sign the landmark law went to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. But this about-face by chance caused a political schism in the Democratic Party. Southern Dixiecrats, feeling betrayed, jumped ship to the Republican Party, who had already all but abandoned the black community and their promises of racial equality. It was a monumental realignment that cemented itself when Richard Nixon made his successful play for the White House with the Southern strategy, specifically playing on white anxieties about black people in order to win the Electoral College by focusing on the South. Now, look, I think anyone who values the principles of our Constitution can agree that our country works best when our politicians have to work to win votes rather than find creative strategies to prevent people from voting. That's part of the basic framework that helps our democracy democracy function, that it's representative, and gains its legitimacy from being fairly elected by its citizens. Unfortunately, as we've seen recently, we go through cycles where civil rights laws get attacked or undermined. And when in June of 2023, the Supreme Court's ruling in Shelby County versus Holder essentially gave states the leeway to interpret the VRA however they like, it opened the dangerous door. But this is only in addition to another raft of restrictions by conservative governors on absentee ballots, stricter requirements for voter identification that disproportionately impact Black and Latino voters, and reducing polling places in predominantly Black districts. They've even made it a crime to offer food and water to voters waiting in the long lines that result. That's not to mention a long bipartisan tradition of gerrymandering districts. And then, of course, we have the 2020 election antics of Donald Trump, who sought to suppress votes in North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and other places with a number of African-American voters who probably didn't vote for him based around his, let's just say, record. Attempts to suppress the votes of minorities are sadly not new. In fact, if anything, they're more consistent than the efforts to protect voting rights. Seems as soon as progress is made, ghouls come out of the woodwork to try and dismantle them with semantics and loopholes fueled at their core by racism. So we don't really have to guess what will happen if we take our eyes off the ball on this issue, because we know. And we also know where the harm will fall. On the people who lose their votes, on the legitimacy of our system, and on the promises we've made to form a more perfect union. Meaning, not only do we all need to vote, that is a given, but we also need to ensure that voters understand our country's past so that we aren't continually doomed to repeat it. So please, take what you know and share it with others, because the only way we can save our democracy is together by fostering a larger and more diverse electorate. You know, one that's actually prepared to hold lawmakers accountable.
Fifth and final stage is the 26th Amendment, which gives 18-year-olds the right to vote. It is set that no state can set the minimum age for voting at more than 18 years of age. So by that wording, they can move down in age a little bit, but they can't raise it above.
My mom was born in 1971. Secretly, she's actually younger because she looks younger, but she's actually 53. In other words, those 18 and over were given the right to vote prior. So those are the major expansions of the definition of suffrage. These last couple slides are just a restatement of everything we've gone over. And so, the
power to set voting qualifications is granted, it is not given to the federal government, it is left to the states. But there are 5 restrictions on the states. We just listed a majority of them. So first, we didn't really talk about, but any person who a state allows to vote for members of the most numerous branch of its own legislature must also be allowed to vote for representatives and senators in Congress. Saying if you let them vote in one, they have to vote in all elections. So if you let them vote in your state, they are also allowed to vote in the national
So
election.
in California, they're letting people vote in the local elections and citizens, so that automatically gives them right to vote in the federal elections.
What if it was November and you just got to America and they started doing the voting thing? What would happen if you were 18 or older?
You would be allowed to vote because you want to be an American citizen, you can expect to vote.
Okay.
It usually takes like 2 years to go through the whole process to become an American citizen.
Okay.
Second is that no state can deprive any person the right to vote based on their race or color. Or the 15th Amendment. Third, no person can deprive the right based on sex. The 19th Amendment. Fourth, you can't deprive a tax. The 24th Amendment. And lastly, you can't deprive somebody who is 18 or older.
Do we need to write this down?
There are
Okay.
Not yet. Yeah.
So beyond these 5 restrictions, remember that nothing illustrated by cases cited in 1935 Stone, where the Texas Constitution tried to ensure that only those people who own capital property could vote for city elections. Of course, 1914.
Dude, I hate her so much.
You do?
Now some review.
We should call you guys bro.
Review?
No.
Because I understand that a lot of you have other things that you can do, so.
When you don't realize something, you have that that thing that you're wearing right on your wrist. I could see this white coming from there. Look at that.
See that?
Alright, so what are the 2 long-term trends that
See
are
that?
characterized
Dang.
in the American suffrage district?
What do you think of your sock there, Vancouver?
That's bad.
Mine's pretty bad too, little one.
With slavery?
That's just saying that, like, a long-term trend is just cutting.
I didn't know no socks. This is weird. Yeah. I'd rather have a sock hammer.
Saying you
Sock
can't
hammers aren't
vote
that
for
bad.
teachers in this
You're showing it.
over people.
But it would be
Second one
dark.
is the
When you go swimming.
federal government taking on
Let's see the guy get there.
more
What?
of the power of voting.
I don't want to go swimming anymore. People would be like, well, it's kind of getting too cold to be swimming now. I must start next week. I'm
One of
gonna
the
start
5
wearing a
states
jacket.
leading the growth in American electorate.
Really?
It's gonna hit 37. Oh, damn.
What was the first stage? Super.
Huh?
The first stage of growth.
I don't know. remember I heard it, but I forgot it.
They were the first people that were allowed to vote.
White men.
White
Landowners.
landowning men.
So the first thing they did is got rid of a religious requirement and the requirement of owning property.
And then the
So it went from only some white men to most white men to vote. The second stage, after majority civil war.
15th Amendment. African Americans are systematically prevented
The
from
third
voting.
happened in the 20s,
The 19th Amendment
which is
prohibited the denial of the right to vote because of sex ratification.
fourth is the civil rights movement.
Huh?
And then fifth is the 26th Amendment. So part of that,
I've only met that
the
too.
fourth one is the 24th Amendment that said you can't have tax. In order to vote.
greasy thing?
Yes. I'm rocking this thing on my mission.
The what restrictions that it set, like all the things that we just covered. You can't do it based on sex, religion, race, age. You can't place a tax.
And sex too?
and sex.
Why do you think the federal government took more and more control over the setting of voter qualifications?
School's almost over and correct.
So
Game? Tomorrow.
we have certain states,
In Tombstone?
namely the southern states,
You
that
practice
were
too?
restricting voter qualifications
That's so stupid.
to fit their own
Those
goals.
coaches are.
No, we're doing only helmets. Like yes, like normally Mondays we go fit, like we only make only helmets. But yesterday we did full pads because they
The
all.
federal government started taking.
The coaches are kind of dumb. Braden Davis? That guy's losing his mind.
And then lastly, suppose that you're a young adult that applied before Congress in
Coach Schick.
1970
He's just too
in
crazy
favor
for
of
sport.
granting 18-year-olds the right to
Coach
vote.
Six is doing too much.
What argument would you make for your case?
You can send me to war. I should be able to
Ball for
vote.
the helicopter.
For what?
You guys are dropping the game ball for the helicopter. The homecoming?
Oh, dropping the game ball.
Yeah, with the whole, they're gonna
The game ball?
fly helicopter.
I guess. Yeah.
I know Cloak is Coach Schick. I think that was
With the
so
game
bad.
ball.
Yeah. Don't ask.
Bo Cooper, we should call you the hunter, not this
They were talking
guy.
about it in English, bro.
Bo Cooper,
My dad's trying to approve it. I'm like, why?
Bo
That's so dumb.
That's so good.
Cooper. We should call you the hunter, not him.
Where are they gonna land?
What?
Oh wait, oh I forgot he's not here.
Where are they gonna land?
Center field, the center. The
See?
third line.
I forgot Hunter left.
And you just drop the ball and take off.
Throw it in the blades.
So it blades, just take it.
Fly away.
Where we're at a lot in your opening stand. Vietnam. So we're taking all these 18-year-olds out of high school, sending them off to war.
Oh, good thing I'm 17.
Sign me up.
They can't vote for the people that
That would
sent
suck.
them. And so,
You know
that
how
was
mean
one of
they
the big
You know what I pointed to?
that
You know,
when they're gonna be sent off to war, they should at least be able to.
I was literally pointing.
Vote for the people sending them.
I don't want to crawl in a hole and get bit by a snake.
I don't want to crawl in a hole and get bit by a bee.
Yeah, bro, I'm pointing to a ghost, but
Alright, any questions?
I used to put like rolls,
no.
steel
It
spikes.
was finished like an hour ago, but no one made it difficult.
Yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that.
We'll be doing that from time to time.
W. Dude, W.
We'll be doing that on the block. Bro, Adrian, we're on the block.
We the boys. We the boys.
Tomorrow,
We don't
I'm
have
not
this.
exactly sure we have, if you don't.
We're meeting 7:30.
You might just be walked in by your. So, like tomorrow, you start with
Yeah.
At 8 a.m.
at 8.
Yeah, it's show up at 9.
I'm just gonna show up at 9.
If I even show up at all.
If I even show up,
In
bro.
my car.
Nah.
I mean, you should all participate and make close your class.
We're gonna have to full practice after. I'm gonna have to stay.
This
Full.
is the last
Bro, if you guys.
hour and a half of actual school.
Well, if I leave school, I can't go to practice. You feel me? Feel me, man? You feel me, Big John?
So if you're on video, I'll see you in the season.
Not right.
All right.
The regular season.
What are you guys ranked right now?
I'm not talking about.
4, 5, 6.
If we did one,
How do you know?
Mojave's gonna lose.
yeah, they're definitely.
Bro, Mojave's had a dog water schedule. Bro, they literally don't play anything.
That was like our freshman year when they played in the semifinal. We got blown out.
The thing is,
Like, they had the dog water. What schedule?
are we going to beat Mogi on the week?
No,
Yes.
no. I put money on it.
Who knows?
Porter's a mean, you know? Porter's a mean. No, they're mean. Just one of them.
You just have to play as dirty as that was.
We definitely could have won that game, but they had like
Good plays.
they had so many like
Good coaching. I think we did it.
no, they had like a bunch of like penalties to get a lot of yards. And then
So whoever kept holding, because I remember there was a lot of holding calls.
there was a lot of stupid calls. Like we weren't allowed to make noise on defense. And they got like a 10-yard penalty. Like, we got a 10-yard penalty for that. Yeah, like we were on defense, we were just yelling stuff, and we got in trouble for it by the refs. That's so stupid.
All right, what about your
Grayson.
cornerbacks?
Yeah, Grayson.
They suck. It was Gan too. You guys, they got cooked every time for that.
Yeah, not really.
He still got some touchdowns. Like 1 or 2. And Grayson got 3 on him.
I don't think
It's
Gannon
just-
had any on him.
I felt like they kept
Damn.
Gan had 1 or 2. Grayson
had
had
a Grayson or Gannon, so they knew who to cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got cooked.
I mean, we were like doing a lot of weird stuff with our defense. Grayson was playing like a safety. Grayson never played safety before.
Just
Gannon,
switch it up. Is that they?
well, like
That's
that week, but
See, their coaching a little bit better.
yeah, I don't know. We were just doing a lot of weird
Their
stuff.
coaching's always been good enough.
You have any people in the live stream?
Yo, Roman, look at this. You look at this filter.
Oh yeah. Is there any people in the live
Dude,
stream?
no.
Oh dang.
It's trippy. It's trippy though.
Yeah.
It's very trippy.
You want to
Dude. Dang.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Change the filters again.
Wait. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, look at this one. We're dancing. Ooh, spooky. Look at that. Look how spooky that looks.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Very spooky.
Very spooky.
Ooh, I look like one of those Marvel characters or whatever.
I like the drawings.
Yeah, like the drawings, yeah.
Joseph faces there.
Yeah, it's just, there's a lot of public, it's just all surrounded by private.
Pop, 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 pop.
All of them,
Pop, pop.
all the.
Wait, I can move it.
Right there, especially on the other side, all.
Wait.
They want a lot of it.
And it's not the same
Ooh.
family either, because
No, they're all brothers and
Wait,
cousins.
boom.
They all,
Ooh.
They all
Yeah,
don't, they
Boom.
don't like each other either.
yeah, it's
Boom.
they hate each other.
Matt Klump owns
Boom.
most of it.
Ooh.
Taylor did the
Boom.
other shit. Yeah.
Dude, Roman, look at this. Touch one of the bubbles, and then it moves. Just watch this. Boom. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I don't think the bubbles are moving.
Look, I moved that one. Look, watch. I was
so
moving.
yeah, you're right.
She owns some.
Wait, let me
Shit,
try
they
doing
don't
this.
own as much. Matt is like one of the biggest landowners.
Oh, there, that one. I did that
They
one.
own a little bit.
Watch this little
They
one.
own some land in like, you go through the
Oh, it's not doing
Dos
it.
Cabezas
What?
town.
Oh, why? How come I keep doing it? Look at me. I keep doing it with my back of my
Like,
finger.
That's where they live, I'm
Wait,
pretty sure their
wait.
house is.
Yeah.
I know Shay has a section up there.
Yeah.
My sister went and got a pretty good size whitetail up there 4 years ago.
My sister was killed a 117 3-point whitetail.
I had a cousin, out on the blue, he hit a record breaker, and then like 3 weeks later, somebody else.
Let me shake it.
got
Brrr.
his record from the same area.
Oh, bear?
Whitetail.
A whitetail?
Brr.
I thought it was really hard to get a record breaker bear.
Yeah. There's a
Ooh.
bear don't usually get that big.
Wait, what if I do this?
Especially in down here, southern areas.
Ooh, look at this.
That one had a lot of food. There's one.
Dang, but we in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Yo, Cooper, we in the 1800s.
Yeah, it's been a lot of prickly pears, so, and this good rain this year, so they ate a lot.
Bro.
We've seen bear in that, there's just one hill, we've seen bear in that area for 20 years, my dad has. There's still a lot of bear out there. And no one hunts there because the mountain sucks.